Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to be discussing the coverage WACEO has prepared for the Decision Token DAO. Decision Token is a cryptocurrency created by Horizontal State DAO. This DAO is a voting platform which operates on the basis of blockchain technology. It allows individuals to vote via an incorruptible digital ballot. As it is based on blockchain, Horizontal State allows people to submit their voting decisions quickly, securely, and cheaply. The main idea behind this DAO is allowing organizations to ensure that their members are promptly involved in the decision-making process. It can be employed by either private companies or public institutions. Each individual that wants to engage in voting has a decision token. Being immune and based on blockchain technology, this platform ensures that voting is transparent and immune. Moreover, it can help to reduce vote rigging and ensure that each person can cast only one vote in the system. This DAO can also face a variety of regulatory challenges. This coverage will therefore tackle the question of data protection law, election law, and market and crypto assets regulation proposal, as it seems these sectors are the most important when it comes to the services Horizontal State DAO provides. We'll start with data protection law. As Horizontal State DAO can provide its cryptocurrency services on the EU territory via stable arrangements, it automatically makes the GDPR applicable to it. According to Article 2, the GDPR applies only to the processing of personal data of the identified or identifiable natural persons. In that respect, any information can be personal data, including the one on individuals voting, which of course happens in the Horizontal State DAO case. There is still a possibility of tracking a person behind the Horizontal State account either via the IP address from which the activities occur or via the private key. GDPR is applicable to Horizontal State DAO every time it comes to processing the personal data of individuals who have an account in its network. Horizontal State DAO is not fully compliant with the protection of personal data regime established by the GDPR. Indeed, it doesn't allow any voting history of its users to be either altered or deleted from its network. The second topic is, of course, the election law. With regard to the election law, it should be first of all underlined that the topic concerns only governmental elections. Here, three legal instruments are relevant, them being the ECHR, the Charter, and the ICPR. Article 31, paragraph 2 of the Charter prescribes that secret ballot is of the utmost importance for the elections in the European Parliament. Horizontal State DAO risks not complying with this requirement. Indeed, as via IP address it is possible to trace the pseudonymous identity of its holder, it is possible to break the secret ballot requirement. Secrecy of voting is often a requirement when it comes to the national member states' election laws. Therefore, Horizontal State DAO can be non-compliant not only with the EU law, but also with the national election laws of the European Union member states. The freedom of voting can be hindered in case Horizontal State DAO is hacked, for instance. The third topic to be discussed is markets in crypto assets regulation. This regulation is still in form of a proposal. However, it is interesting to see how this document, if adopted, will be applicable to decision token. The basic rules are laid down by Article 4 of the regulation. To be able to offer crypto assets to the public on the European territory, decision token must comply with the following points. It should firstly be a legal entity, which the DAO is arguably already is. It has to draft a white paper, which is already present. It must notify the competent authority at the home member state 20 working days before publication of the crypto asset white paper. Here, Horizontal State would have to register its branch in the EU and to notify the country it registered right after the regulation comes into force. Nonetheless, it is questionable how exactly the registration procedure would be done in case of this DAO. The white paper must be published, which is already the case with Horizontal State. Lastly, this DAO would have to comply with the requirements of Article 13 of the regulation, which are concerned with so-called good faith. The applicable law to all of these issues will be the one of the European Union and its member states. When joining a DAO, the members should not only be aware of the technical, but also legal and regulatory risks. It is important, therefore, that DAOs organize to develop and implement compliance roadmaps to achieve sustainable growth in line with legal and regulatory frameworks. WACEO is established a non-profit association to build a trusted environment where compliance-seeking DAOs can interact with competent service providers to support them with the novel legal and regulatory challenges that DAOs face. These little audits will provide the basis for the DAOs to begin to clarify the risks that they face and work as a community to solve them. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope that this presentation was interesting.